I don't know what we sound like right now, but we're not going to worry about it. We're going to continue doing what we're doing here. Hopefully everybody's doing wonderful. PC, like, I have multiple screens up at the same time, man. Wow. I'll move it to here. If we have problems with the live stream quality, it's been like that for a while, so I can't help that. Sorry, guys. Alrighty. Let's start this. Maybe I'll move it like this, and then, yeah. I don't know if that's going to make it any better. Like I said, guys, I haven't been... Well, actually, I should... Hold up. Real quick. Test. Okay, that's good. Now, hold on. All right. We are still good. Alright, boys and girls, starting this. I know we lost the season, which we should have won this season, but we got to win some ranked games if we're going to get into this. We got ranked, but we played against them, which is the dumbest thing.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
I can't believe they're 4-3.
The Terrapins will put total leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Penn State's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Hey, it's all about winning here.
All the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks.
Turning it on! Into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 48.
Good job,
and those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work.
Red 80, red 80, red 80.
I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
That is a statement play right away. Playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
Yeah, might as well just
and the pass is broken up.
Thanks, buddy.
But there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Wow, I don't like it.
Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. His junior making his
2 yard
presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
That's reeled in. It's Hayes.
Oh,
looking for room at the
Hayes is on fire.
Off his feet. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Oh, God. He's fast.
Just outside the red zone.
Dude, did I increase this man's speed?
At the 22. And the Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Breaks into the open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Oh, I might have
a first down run in the red zone.
Oh, my God, I thought he had it.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Powers forward.
Oh my God!
And he takes it in for the score.
He's a freaking
touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Can't remember. See, it's been a while, but man. Powerful. I just want to be sure. Man has to be. Freshman, bro. Oh my God. 80 overall. I have a sophomore that's like 88. Bro, that's crazy. I don't know how that would... See, I don't understand how they get like 80 overall and everything. Does that change over the season? I wonder if they like change...
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Terrapins offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a second.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On the run, it's Turner. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get...
There he goes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it's hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The inside handoff. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on. Quarterback making checks. After run, now throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Saunders. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up.
I forgot.
Those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down.
I don't like that guy.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Penn State! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Funny part is he's a soft.
And the extra point makes it 14-0.
You know,
an impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Because I think it all matters.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Snagged in the middle. It's Webb. Still on his feet at the 45. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Penn! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a
running
return.
The football. Guys,
the
I swear.
Going back to work on offense now. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the run, it's Martin. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. A pickup of 5.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
We've been passing only a few yards. That's like, I'm not even trying to go.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
Isn't there a way I can sub it? Nope, that one. I don't know how they do that.
open the period. Finds his man. It's Denmark. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before
what we're doing this whole entire game has been
the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
That's delayed. Might as well just call it. No, don't be there. You don't want it. You don't want that.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it.
Wow, you're an idiot.
Offense.
You're an idiot, dummy.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Denmark. He'll be stopped short of the line of game.
I didn't prove shit.
More on that one.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the 1st down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
Dude,
Stopped
what was
in
that
the
block?
backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. The give to the tailback. Makes one man miss. And they swarm him under.
This man right here,
Sure
as a freshman,
be able to dig
is
themselves
power.
out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this...
Turning it on! All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Hamilton. This time he's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna look downfield again. Works the middle of the field. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. And the Terrapins want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Dude, no. This is some bullcrap, okay? Doesn't make any sense, okay? First off, my player, whenever mine's on the line and they do stuff, they never do this. I don't know. I really want to challenge this because this is not on me. This is on them. All right?
The offense needed
they do it all the
something,
time.
just anything to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
It's like a 90 overall.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5.
Also, love it, 30.
He was looking for more
like, you're doing a wonderful blocking job.
as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this.
We got it.
It's going back and forth. This is like
running free. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps
He was wide
out of
receiver.
bounds.
He was on.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10.
I'm going to think.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Close.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
That was Terrapins. Okay. You know what? Wait, what was the sub? Dude, how do you do subs in see, I don't do it. I should really.
The Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Hot.
Gets it out fast. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
Dude. My freshman or sophomore.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
What? No.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking downfield, it's Hamilton. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
I think that's my freshman.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
No.
He was 5, come on, more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Pulls it in. It's Denmark.
That's easy.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
With the catch, it's Denmark. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
All dudes out.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert.
We go in
on
the center.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Dances away to buy time.
Sit and wait. That's smart.
Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are.
If only there was some player logic in this game. But I guess they don't have motivation, so that doesn't make any sense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Like, I tell them to
make the
do
connection
something
last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I think they should do it. If they're capable, if
Second
they're
down,
all
they'll go
star
to the
player,
air.
they should know.
Grab over the middle. It's Hinton. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Terrapins line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Except for
Catch
the
in the
fact
middle,
that
it's Hinton. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
you have them back.
Running out
So
of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They'll immediately call timeout. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short.
Ow.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd,
the other guy
went
on the outside.
They are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Under fire. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The one pass
and this
that
has
went all
just
the way
been a passing
play.
clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against them.
You know what? Might as well. I mean, they don't know my other quarterback, and plus this quarterback is coming back. I think unless maybe I'm wrong. See, I could be using this too the whole entire time, but I haven't been. And I could use this guy. They're both sophomores. I think about it. I still have
on that offensive line.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half.
I think I have another. See, I'm all about. But I mean,
and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They're going to get on top in this game. They're going to have to find a way to get the run.
Yeah, baby. I knew you were thinking it. I knew you were thinking it.
They get him at the 21.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there.
That's why I called
play. He could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
From the gun, running back on the move. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That last completion sets him up on second down.
No.
Looking to fire. Rushes on
him.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here.
No way.
And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
How about it? 50-plus.
You're telling me this man can hit these type of kicks?
Leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That's almost half the...
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust.
Breaks into the open.
Oh, my God.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job on the option that time, and obviously this running back has had himself a day, right? And this defense has figured it out. They're keying on him. You saw all the defenders that time run his way, but nobody accounted for the quarterback. He made the right decision, kept it himself, and came away with a nice pickup on that option play.
Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling.
I don't know about this.
Little touch pass to the receiver.
Like I said,
And
if I
maybe
go
he'll
to
get
that
back
edge,
to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Takes the handoff. It's Turner. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask
the real
anybody.
problem
Yes,
is
I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 20, he's got
That
space.
was way
Gets it
easy.
inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
As soon
You
as
just
I was
can't
right
say enough
there,
about this
that
quarterback
dude
and how
was
important
pushing
his legs are to their success for the
Wow.
season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big...
Oh,
He was
handled it
down.
poorly, and it's a fumble.
He was
and
down.
he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. I don't know if it was
He
luck
was
or
down.
aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Here.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the foot.
Touchdown,
That's the
Nittany
second one, isn't it?
Lions. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
The
They've
Invisible
extended the lead
Man.
and taken control here in Week 9. Now they've got a little breathing room. They
I
are
have the
in
Invisible
firm
Man
control with this
in my
game,
hand.
guys, but you never want
You'll
to
never
let
get
up
him.
in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far
Yeah,
from
why not?
over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play.
Heck,
You
just
got
like
guys
put it
that have been
90.
through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon to kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down
Dude.
here. Already trailing big.
The other
and
guy
clock
should have
is
got
not
it.
their friend. No need to get
Over to
cute
block
there,
that.
especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a
Not
nice
doing any
job
more
finding the
freaking
crease,
shoves,
right?
no
Which
more
side of the center am I
running
going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Nope. Up.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long.
Listen.
To the air, it's Hamilton. They get to him as he throws. Caught. Close to the marker, it's Webb. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st
Let
and
him
10.
too close.
Great job by the
outward.
QB and the wide receiver understanding what they had to do to get a first
didn't
down.
drop
I don't care about the completion. I don't care about getting a certain amount of yards. I got to get that first down so I get another set of downs so we can keep this drive alive.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chain.
Get that guy, but he gets into a
This
stupid
defense
animation.
really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Oh, look at that. Ohio State, 25. wonder how the hell they got in.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
That's most. I think that's their difference.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
See, now this is not.
Grab behind the line. It's Hinton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line. At the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick spin on the run. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Fires it incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. This drive started about the time Walter Camp invented football, but the defense can finally get a stop on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
He just
the defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. Why bother the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game.
Their kicker.
So they're calling their coverages accordingly. There's nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion. Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
Just take the clock.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. There he goes. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field.
Again,
they do
the guy
it
went
here late running the ball on 3rd.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job
right there, blocking the other guy.
It might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
See, that's...
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I know you can play these late game situations.
There's too many weird ass.
Just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Off play action. Time to take a shot.
I actually thought he caught that. I'm being truly honest.
To make that catch.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken him some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
That easy.
At the 35, he's got room.
So easy.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking
You think they would understand by now?
The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. On the ground, it's Turner.
Oh, and
he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking.
You're making me mad, bro. You're making me mad.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
As much time off. We're salting the game, boys. We're salting it.
gives it on the option. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist.
It matters if
which
the guy
runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Caught in the backfield.
My point, exactly.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Like, you don't?
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
He might want another play. Johnson wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play. Just a couple of yards short of the goal line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left.
Touchdown, Penn State! And the beatdown has ensued. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
We will go to our next
shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go.
This is all about getting better.
Having a weapon to bail out a drive. David, that's why kickers are so important.
I'm getting the guys that are really
and listen, important is a relative term.
Passer.
We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one.
I'm literally there trying to push it back. He literally allows it to push it go through.
Here they come, 1st and 10
You
from
have
the
some
48.
launch it, please. At least have contact with multiple people.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hinton. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose
I
their will.
expected it, but somehow my guys
lose
got it.
yardage again, and they say don't abandon the running game, and the running game's abandoning them. To the air, it's Hamilton.
Yeah.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
That was way too
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Didn't get a ton on
That's
the return,
our
but
game.
the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll do it himself.
That was nothing.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all
I want to take that bet.
Nowhere to go with the football that time.
I mean, I agree with you. I've had
with a huge
problems like that before, so you're not wrong.
Facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, he's breaking down. But the guy.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be
now
great
what?
in the game.
Who's Let's call them penalties here. All right, it's on them. What did they do?
Illegal block event. Return team.
Wait, is that good?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Rigged.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it first and 10.
Clearly. Bud, trust me, I've been... Oh.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I've been clearly having issues with blocking on my side, so I don't know what you're talking about, ref, right now.
Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. Makes the catch. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Terrapins in the hurry up. Snap from the gun on third down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Days, man, where everything has gone wrong.
I'm
right?
trying my
they
best.
Haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going, and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things are going to show in the film room that people.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Bringing it back.
And that's
really
the
second
good
interception,
job on
isn't it?
Understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Two interceptions. Yeah, he literally intercepted for the. Okay, wait. I want to change. I want to put massive change with backups. Oh, and I don't want. Let's just put him in. Why not?
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now.
Wait.
And now one of the most satisfying moments in
guess
football,
that's
just
true.
watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
See, you call me rigged. Look at this.
For an offensive coordinator, getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt, they've put a lot of highlights
I
together.
put in my terrible players.
Together,
My
complete
secondary,
football
bro.
game. They get the win. On to next week.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker.
Oh, all right.
On the direct snap, it's Hayes.
Woo!
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and then limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They've got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Take your time here.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long.
Got it.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Tight end finds a soft spot.
I'm going to do a
that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh, I wish you got it.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs.
What are you talking about, national championship?
Getting to a bowl,
we already lost to 3 games, so I don't see your point.
The coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices
I'll see you in my next
year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot